Excuse me.
I'm not giving to LeBron because I don't like LeBron.
I like him already.
On the stat sheet, so like taking charges, like that's my favorite thing. I like a charge in my mixtape. My friend texts me, he's like, I never seen someone put a charge in the mixtape. I'm like, defense wins games. Like,
so there was a constant battle about Dunkin' Donuts versus Tim Hortons, and it was it's never ending.
I got up, I fixed my helmet, I look, and I just see Herb take off. Like he just, I just see the hair flowing. Like now it's running, and. Yeah, you got to see Herb. When he runs, his eyes are always like, so I just knew, like, I knew he was running, so.
It's your life. Like, go out there, defend, go out there, rebound, like, give your heart, like, sacrifice. You can get a scholarship just for defense. You know what I'm saying?
But, man, this guy's unstoppable when it comes to basketball. But yeah, definitely one-on-one, he got me.
Fried rice, you can't be eating fried rice all the time. But
you'd be switching your sports. You'd be going from basketball to sumo.
I know. I already got the bun, you see?
How the spider tech basically is just like completely just crazy, like should not be allowed. Rosin and sunscreen and everything, that's been around forever and it's never been a true problem. But right now, like the big thing is spin rates are up.
It's our defense because Mace, you're going to get 285, 280 hit you, and you got to, and I'm only 240, so I got to bring my technique. And then KT's just a freak athlete in itself, so you gotta bring your hard hat and your lunch pail every day.
Can I just say this? Man, I just love your competitive nature, bro. Like I feel like I'm ready to strap on the jersey right now, man. I'm only 5'5", so I don't know what I can do. Man.
I'm gonna say Diana, man. I don't know what it is. She just always seems to come up clutch all the time, 24/7.
When they say, listen, you know how as coaches you get mad at the guy just standing in the corner and watching another guy cook. I can't be like that because I was watching you cook.
Running, it's like if you take a day off, like you'll feel it, and if you take 4 months off, you're really gonna feel it.
It was impeccable. So watching certain highlights, I'm like, yo, I gotta try it. And trust me, not everything was as good as it looked now. Because no look passes I threw off of somebody's face.
Wow.
We are back.
Well, I've been here. Charles decided to take a trip to where were you?
I went to Bahrain.
For those of you like me, before I had to hit the Google machine, somebody please tell me where Bahrain is.
Right near Dubai. 4 hours away. Yeah.
4 hours away in Dubai.
Yes.
That's where Charles was. And the man always finds a basketball court wherever he goes. What were you like on the 22nd floor?
24th floor. 24th floor. I was scared for my life.
You were inside though. You were probably sleeping in the 27th floor. On the whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a completely different show going on today. We reached out to people that have hot takes. Some people backed out for certain reasons. It's understandable. It's understandable. Okay. Things happen in life, whatever. But we did have one person actually make a video, and we have 4 people that are here with us tonight that have hot takes. And let's just say some of them are really hot. And I also have a hot take that I will get into a little bit later.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun.
It is. I think we should do something like this more often because it's definitely like we said, we don't even know how to do this. Like it's a first for us. We have no clue, but hey, shout out to the people that are about to come on and people that made video. Hey, let's get more people. We definitely got to do this again. But as for now, I see him sweating in the room right now. He's sweating. He's all nervous. All right, get your composure. Here's Anthony with his first hot take. Anthony, what is going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's going
How you
on,
doing?
bro?
I was like, what do I gotta say? What is the first thing I have to say when I'm on here?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Honestly, whatever you want. And we don't mind language. You can use whatever colorful language you want to use.
Nah, I was like,
all right.
Say anything that's, but anyway. So this is just coming from me, from like sports, because I'm a Boston fan from Boston.
There we go. Boston. There you go. Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hot take about the Celtics. How will their defense be this year? What do they have to do to be pivotal in big games? They struggled in the past, but what are the big takes this year?
Hopefully it'll be something a lot better than last year.
Yeah.
I mean, we got little Bradley out of being the coach, so that's a big up for us right there. But unfortunately, we gave him a promotion, so I think we need to restart the Fire Brad train. Charles, what are your thoughts here?
That's a great question, and I think personally, them adding Dennis Schroeder, them adding Josh Richardson. Al Horford's coming back. That brings some type of leadership. Bringing Al Horford back, especially because when his time was here a few years back, you felt that. You felt Al Horford's presence, especially on the defensive end. Ime Udoka, he's coming from San Antonio Spurs. They always been a great defensive team. I feel like he's gonna bring that type of energy. And honestly, what Dan was saying, even the reports came out last year. Certain players didn't really, they got tired a little bit of Brad Stevens' voice a little bit. Maybe and we're all human beings. That happens. If someone's telling you the same thing for 6-7 years, just like, all right, I've heard this before, but they don't see no results. So. I think ultimately Marcus Smart's obviously still, but I just think like defensively we've brought a lot of pieces to the puzzle, and let's see how it goes. I'm really for me, I'm more confident now than I was a few months ago when the Celtics lost against the Nets. So I do feel like the Celtics are gonna get back. In my opinion, this might be a hot take, but I got them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I had them last year, but. Again, we're not talking about last year. We're moving forward, right? But I really feel it. Jason Tatum, him winning that gold medal, that maybe give him some more fuel to like prove more what he can do. And that's honestly missing on his resume too, is a championship now. And I just think, with the Celtics, they still got enough money to make one more piece. Maybe that's trading Marcus Smart, even though I wouldn't want to see him go. But at the same time, hey, if we have to get another offensive piece to help Jalen and Jason, that's all good. So, Celtics gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right.
That's one thing I definitely want to see. I need to see Marcus Smart gone. I'm sorry. The first thing Udoka said when he came in here is we're 27th in the league in assists.
Yeah.
And just knowing the fact that once Marcus Smart touches the ball, it's gonna go in the air and it's gonna be a brick. That just needs to go. I think that. You hear it all over Boston sports radio all the time. Brad Stevens is trying to fix what Danny Ainge made, the mess that he made. You're bringing in Al Horford, which I tried going back again. I tried finding the take that I said Al Horford needs to come back, and boom, he's back. That's definitely good. He didn't fit well, when he first went to the 76ers. I didn't like Al being gone, but glad he's back. I just hope that they don't do something crazy and pay Isaiah Thomas to come back.
Come on, whoa,
man!
No.
This right here. This now that we're on the topic of the Celtics, this is my hot take, and this is my hot take with Isaiah Thomas. Listen, the man put up 81 points. Everybody's making a spectacle of it. Wow, he put up 81 points. That's the equivalent of me playing a bunch of third graders on a 5-foot rim.
Oh, come on, man.
I don't care.
That's IT, man. Do you not know where he was was to us.
I understand. You know, his sister died. He came out, played the game for his sister. He's playing injured, but the man is fragile. He's fragile. He's very fragile in the terms of sensitivity. You know, he's crying in the corner. They gave up on me. He's always hurt. There's something wrong with him. But like I just said, that's like me going and playing a bunch of third graders. Putting up, I could put up 100. I could put up 100 against a bunch of third graders. Man, he talked about backing up the Brinks truck, and then, oh, look at what the Celtics are doing to you. You know, his father talking about what the Celtics are doing. Look what you. It's something that just popped up. Isaiah Thomas is in talk with the Celtics.
Well, here's my take on Isaiah Thomas. Since we're talking about it, Isaiah Thomas, to me, changed. That 1 year, well, actually, he was here 2 years, but that in 2017, their route to the Eastern Conference Finals, he changed the energy in the city. Not only because of unfortunately what happened with his sister, but like that whole season, he was hitting game winners. He was averaging 30. He had a couple 50-point games. He was getting everybody involved. If you realize that Celtics team was one of the toughest Celtics teams we've ever seen in a while since the 08 Celtics. After Isaiah Thomas left, yeah, we had Kyrie, but Kyrie brings a different element to the game. I just feel like Isaiah Thomas is healthy. He's 100% healthy. You know, him with that size, his hip, that's a tough injury. I'm on the train to bring IT back because we need some type of firepower coming off the bench. And I just feel like give him a shot, but we're not going to sign him because, you know, this is how it's going to go. But IT, I'm proud that he's showing the world that he still can hoop. He dropped 37, 65, and 81. I don't care if you're playing against third graders. Hey, you lace him up. If a third grader's guarding me, I'm like, listen, I'm about to give you 40 in like 2 minutes. Seriously. And again, I love IT, but again, I do understand where you come from, Dan. But I just feel like, IT, man, he's a legend in my eyes, man. He a legend in my eyes.
I do like the Dennis Schroeder signing, though.
Yes.
I do like it.
Great. Yeah. People comparing him to Rondo, you know.
What are your thoughts, Anthony?
I think he's experienced now. You know, he's been in the league a while now. You know, I feel like he's at the top of his career right now. You know, I think he has a lot to prove. So bringing it to Boston is huge.
Yeah.
Really, I was really excited when I found out about that. I'm like, man, you know, we could do it this year.
Aren't you you're feeling different, right? You're feeling
Boston, you know.
Tatum got his gold medal. Jaylen Brown's about to be healthy. Oh, we about to be crazy.
Brown back and with him healthy, we have a really good chance. It's unbelievable.
I'm telling you. With the Isaiah Thomas signing, Dan.
And man, I'm telling you, this flag is gonna come down. And hey, you know, just listen. It's Antoine Walker's birthday today. Okay.
Oh, shout out.
This is an original Antoine Walker jersey.
Do it one time, Dan. Do the shit one time. There you go. Hey.
I have had this. This was my first jersey ever bought. Okay. I think I paid with like 3 months lunch money. But yeah, you know, Antoine Walker. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Antoine Walker.
Anthony, you got anything else?
No, that's what I had to. That was my take.
All right. We appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you, Ant, man. Hey, hold on one second. Hey, Anthony, tell the people where you from, where you know what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just to get it out there.
Boston, and I'm going to school right now to be an electrician. So I'm trying to be, you know, a lot of work, but you know, I'm new to it. So hopefully, you know, it goes well.
I need an electrician, so you better hurry up and get through that apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, hey, appreciate you, Mo.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Let us know whenever you got another hot take.
All right, we'll do.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you. There we go.
There was a couple hot takes in there.
There was a couple.
I think we're gonna get a couple comments coming in with that Isaiah Thomas.
Man, I do not care. Isaiah Thomas. Washed up. Oh,
man. Come on, man.
No, it definitely is. But anyways, let's get on to listen. I don't know if he wants me to call him by his government name. or if he wants me to call him up and coming. But next we have, I'll just call him up and coming. Do you want me to use your government name?
You can use my government name.
All right.
Okay.
Reese. What's going on, Reese? We immediately meshed because he's an Oregon Duck fan.
Absolutely. Okay. And before I get into my hot takes, I just got to say, IT ain't a good idea. Like as a fan who's watched IT, love the player, but a lot of things have to go right for you to be able to play in the NBA at that size. Like, you're going to get beat up a lot. And I mean, he's not going to be able to make a full season out of it, even if he does come back. There's no way he's going to step into that and be able to last a season. And what he could do for you, though, is he could give you a good leadership role, which is what fell apart when Kyrie came in. Because let's be real, Kyrie, great hooper, has no leadership skills. Like,
no.
As a bench guy,
to Canada.
Yeah, as a bench guy, he's not who you want on the bench. Now on the court, best handles I think I've ever seen, but he can't mesh a team like you need a guy to mesh a team, especially at the point guard position.
But I just love him, man. He changed a lot for Massachusetts, for Boston, man. That 1 year in particular.
I get it. I loved him when I played basketball because I'm not a tall dude. I was like, IT's the guy. I wanted to model my game after IT, but I can't see how you hold up at 5'9" in the NBA, especially in the East, playing against guys as mean as Giannis and Embiid. It's hard to hold up. Like,
you're right.
And Julius Randle, who, that's a bad boy.
Definitely.
But to get on to my take, I've got two. And I'm going to start with the fact that nobody is talking about the 76ers signing Andre Drummond. And does no one remember like Andre Drummond and Joel Embiid hating each other? Like those guys dislike. Embiid called him soft. Like they did not get along at all, and they both play the same position. I'm like, how is that going to work on a court? Do you want Andre Drummond to be a bench guy? Like, how is this going to work?
They can't stop them both.
You can't stop them both.
No.
And especially on getting boards. Like Andre Drummond can rebound for days. And I actually think if they could get over the whole chemistry problem, which there's most likely going to be one, but if they can get past the chemistry issue, if you can let Embiid focus on being the dominant offensive presence he can be and let Andre Drummond just rebound the ball, it's going to be hard to stop Philadelphia. Like they are a powerhouse team already. I'm really happy to see Ben Simmons out of there because he just not fit what they were trying to do.
They might get Damian Lillard.
They'd have to give up a hell of a package to get Damian Lillard. I mean, if any team in the league, if you've got what it takes right now, I don't care who you are, give it up and get Damian Lillard. The guy will fit any system you got, and he will drop 54 times a year at least. Like, I mean,
literally, and go and say bye to
bye. Playoffs, guys, as clutch as they come. Like Game 7, 3 seconds left, does not bother him at all.
Oh my gosh.
And outside of that, speaking of Ben Simmons, I think Atlanta should try to sign him.
Whoa.
I know that he would fit great at Golden State. I know everybody's talking about that, but Atlanta needs size, and Ben Simmons has got it. And they need defense, and Ben Simmons has got it. Like, those are the two things they're the weakest at. He would fit both of those situations, and you don't need to be a point guard like he was in Philadelphia. Trae Young can hold down the court. You don't need him to shoot because they've got plenty of shooters. Cam Reddish and Bogdan and Herter, all of those guys coming off the bench, they can put up the threes. Like, you don't need him to be a shooter. You just need him to lock up a guy and be big.
Ben Simmons is afraid to shoot.
Exactly. Don't ask him to. Don't ask him to. Don't be like, hey man, don't go out there and shoot anything. I want you to lock a dude up, and I want you to get rebounds and put it up when you're next to it.
Can you imagine the open shots Trae Young will get?
Yeah. Talk about setting a screen. That's a massive fella setting a screen for you. Okay. Like,
no lie. Trae Young can win. Like, he can be in the MVP conversations if he get Ben Simmons. Not going to lie.
I legit think outside of Steph Curry, he's the best guy in the league off the screen shooting the ball.
Oh my god!
Like he needs no room off a screen to put the ball up.
And
like,
he has the best floater game in the league.
Absolutely.
That's why I beat Philly. That's
exactly why we beat Philly. And I'm amazed that we did because I was expecting him to get hurt. He kept running up there to Embiid like it was nothing. And I was like, he's going to smack you one good time. And you're not going to get up off the court.
Right.
But he didn't. He stayed in there the whole time. And I was super surprised to see it.
Right.
But if they want to win in the East, they need to get somebody coming with size. And I think Ben Simmons could fit there. He doesn't have to be a big personality. He doesn't have to shoot the ball.
And you don't have to give up much.
And you don't have to give up much. He doesn't even want to be in Philly anymore. He's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'd at least throw my name in the pot if I were Atlanta.
That's a crazy take because no one's talking about that at all.
Exactly. Why is no one talking about Atlanta? We were just in the Final Four, and no one's bringing it up.
And you can have Simmons play big. You can have him play center. You can have him play everything.
You can have him play power forward. He would fit perfectly. I mean,
my gosh, man, talk about that's a championship contending team.
Exactly.
That's
the only thing people are talking about Andre Drummond right now is the fact that he heroically saved his son from drowning.
Hey, way to go. Way to be a clutch dad.
Did you see the video? One of the dudes was just standing there. He's like,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
He just comes running in.
I hope that wasn't just for the internet. I hope they wasn't just like, hey, listen, let's set this up. And because no one's not going to just not do anything. I didn't like that the guy was just standing there, not just looking at the little kid almost drowning, and the woman screaming like, you do something.
Yeah. And that doesn't sound like Drummond style though. Like, is Drummond a loud internet guy? Like
right.
I've never heard the guy talk. Like,
that's true. That's true. I just didn't like that because I have a daughter. I'm like, I expect whoever's in the pool near her to jump in and go get her 100%. If I'm not in the area. But I guess it was just then you see Drummond's big butt just jump in the pool. So I'm glad that, like you said, that's a clutch moment as a father.
Not clutch at the line, but he's clutch at the
line, and that's my biggest thing too. I did see a clip where I think Andre Drummond was going to the weight room and was dapping up Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid's like, "You're really here right now. You're really in Philly." Like, and again, that's a dynamic duo.
Yeah. If they can mesh on the court, that's a problem for everybody else.
And what's Embiid's problem? He can't stay healthy. Now you can rest him. You can have Drummond start certain games back to back or a few days off, and B can just focus on his health. And with the Damian Lillard, if they get, the Phillies back in the.
They do need to get another shooter. They need somebody who can make people back away from the basket. Joel Embiid's great up against, but if you pile everybody up in the lane, there isn't a lot you can do. I mean, you need somebody to force them to back off. So.
That's true. So I think I do like the Ben Simmons to Atlanta. I didn't think about that right now. In the past, but now that's sounding good. I'm hoping that energy can get in the air because I'm
praying.
Watching the Hawks this year, this playoff run, I was so excited for them, how they were just defeating, being the underdogs in every series, even against the Knicks. And
that Knicks series was life changing.
Well, I have a question. I know you're from Georgia. Right.
Yeah.
How was what was Georgia like, man? Just the whole playoff run. What was it? Just.
I'll be honest. I have lived in Georgia my entire life, and it's not a huge basketball state, but it blew up when we put the Knicks out. Like, everybody was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, because Ice Tray is legit. Okay. I mean, he got a little bit of Mamba in him. Like, he ain't as big, but he got a little bit of Mamba in him.
He do.
Well, let's see. You're saying that Georgia, you've never seen it lit up like that. What was it like when the Patriots came back?
Come on.
I don't think I've ever asked somebody from Georgia this. What was it like? I've seen videos of reaction.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure for about 10 seconds there, the whole state of Georgia went silent. I'm pretty sure everybody in the state stopped talking. I mean, and what was terrible is at halftime, I was with a buddy of mine who called the Patriots to win it. And I was like, dude, you're screwed. And he was like, don't count Tom Brady out till game's over. And I was talking trash the whole time. And then halfway through the fourth quarter, I was like, son of a bitch. I can't. I will never bet against Tom Brady ever again. I'm not doing it.
28-3. My gosh. My God. I was shitting bricks that Super Bowl. I was angry.
That man's a robot.
Yeah.
That man's got no blood. He never gets angry or like loses it on the field. He gets out there and like perfectly calm till the end of the game. It was only till this past season have I ever seen Tom Brady get legitimately mad all on the field before, and that was during the Chicago game when he forgot what down it was. Before that, I was like, that dude's a robot. Like people talk about Kawhi Leonard being a robot. Tom Brady was the first one.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but Brady came out and talked about that game when he forgot what down it was, and he's like, "What? I got 6 Super Bowl rings. I got 20 years under my belt in the NFL, and I forget what down it was. What, once in 20 years? You guys are going to criticize me on that? Come on."
Yeah, that's bull. That's bull.
Yeah,
like, he's Tom Brady. Everybody, shut up. You're just mad because he didn't win you 6 Super Bowls.
This dude can go like this. I have 7. 2. I can get 1 more. I can get 8, and then what? 2 left. Let me just talk to Giselle real quick to see if I can get to her.
Exactly.
No, he's gonna fill up all of his hand, and then I have the little picture of another ring going somewhere else on Tom Brady.
Wherever.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. We're talking into
it. Well, yeah, that was those 2 hot takes, man. Andre Drummond, that's a hot take, but that team that can work with Philly if they squash whatever they have to do. Maybe they'll take it out each other on practice, but
that's the only way.
Yeah, and Ben Simmons to Atlanta, I really like that. I'm really on board with that. I don't think it's gonna happen because no one's really.
No one's talking about it.
Yeah, and but Trae Young's like, I just beat this guy, so I'm not even trying to. Yeah, I just feel like that's Trae Young's attitude. So we appreciate you, man, for hopping on. Tell the people about yourself. Where you from? Well, you just said you're from Georgia, but
I'm from Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
And I'm 21, and I'm a water jet technician.
Hey, there you go. Okay. All right.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. This was so much fun.
You a Braves fan? Man, I used to be a Braves fan when it was Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Chipper Jones. I loved the Braves back then.
Great squad.
I'm trying to be a Braves fan now. The problem was growing up, baseball was not a sport that my family did. Like it was basketball and football all the way. Especially college basketball. My house became a war zone during college basketball season because my oldest sister is a Duke fan and my dad's a North Carolina fan. And so it was a constant headbutt all season. But
so you're not a Georgia fan, you're an Oregon Duck fan.
Yeah, not. Okay, I can explain this one. I got this. It took me a long time to like football growing up. Like I never was super into it until I was like 14, and I saw the Ducks play the Pac-12 championship game versus Arizona, and I saw Marcus Mariota destroy Arizona's defense. And after that, I was like, I get it now. I understand why people love this game. That was awesome. And ever since then, I've been a Ducks fan.
You don't find too many of us outside of Eugene.
Well, I'm here for life. So.
Me too. Coach Feld, fill the sleeves. Be awesome.
Best mustache in the game. Best mustache in the game.
Absolutely.
He is one of my favorite coaches, and he's just a strength and conditioning coach. But I love watching football, and then you just see Coach Feld running down the field, just big muscles.
That dude's so jacked. I'm like, put him in at tight end. Like, just go ahead and let him go out there. Like, he'll muscle his way past somebody. Like, he'll get open.
Oh, he's a beast. He's an absolute. He reminds me of JJ Watt.
Yeah, exactly.
With a sick mustache.
That's it. JJ Watt needs to grow a mustache. That's
it.
That's exactly what.
Maybe that will get him a ring. Honestly,
maybe. I wanted him so badly to sign with Tampa, and then he went to Arizona, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He could have gone and got a ring for sure.
Right. Hey, we definitely gotta have you back on, man. I really like your energy, man. How you got, and you know your stuff. You know your stuff, and we would love to have you back on in the near future, bro.
I'd love to, man. This is awesome.
Let's go.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you, and like Charles just said, we're gonna get you back on during college football season.
Hell yeah!
All right.
There you go.
All right. So now, Anthony had a hot take.
Okay.
And now he's got another one.
Oh.
He's got another one. And for those of you that are still in the waiting room, if you got another hot take, just let us know. Let's get Anthony back on. Anthony.
What's up?
Round 2. Long time no talk. How you been, brother?
So we talked about this earlier, and I hate to steal this from you, but since I'm from Boston and I like to talk about Boston sports, what the hell is going on with the Red Sox?
Oh, jeez, you had to do it, huh?
Let's see. Let's see. They didn't want to spend. The guy you were supposed to get to play first base, Anthony Rizzo, is tearing it up in the Yankees organization right now. Absolutely, like you have some injured bum who's never played first base. Like you had an easy path to the playoffs. You had I wasn't going to call him a World Series champion. Nope.
I was calling him.
Nope. I know you were. I said, I think it was the week before you went on vacation.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say that they're going to make it to the World Series, especially with this team. But the trade deadline came. And what are they? 15 in 11 or something like that since the All-Star break? Since the trade deadline, you've only won what? 6-7 games?
It's embarrassing.
Like you have an injured first baseman that you just picked up at the trade deadline. You got two bums in the bullpen who give up absolute rockets absolutely out of the atmosphere.
It makes no sense.
With a 5.5 and above ERA. Okay. Yes, you have Chris Sale coming back on Saturday. The Baltimore Orioles, the last place in the AL East, Baltimore Orioles. What are they, 25, 26, 27 games back?
Yeah.
They are playing better than you after the All-Star break, after the trade deadline. How?
They don't want it. They don't want it, man. They don't. And it's what you said first. And this is all Boston sports. No one pays anybody. We don't pay anybody. We don't pay the players that really deserve. Mookie Betts should still be here. He should be a lifer. He should be a lifer in wrestling. And he's in LA just chilling.
He's got Max Scherzer now. He's got nothing to worry about.
I don't know if you guys like Brock Holt. I liked him
I did.
Ability, he could play anywhere.
Right.
I didn't see him play was catcher, but everything else he played.
Man, you got rid of Chavis. Who else did we get rid of?
Unbelievable.
You know, Chavis, when he first came, he was hitting a home run a game, and then they found out he was doping with something. But still, you know, I said Bobby Dahlbeck needs to play, and he's starting to come back to where he came in. What was it, last year? He came in and he started playing real good. Kike Hernandez is playing good. Alex Verdugo needs to start, you know, stop worrying about the fans in the stand. Stop worrying about what gold chain you're going to wear. You know, right. You're in a slump. You're in an absolute slump. JD Martinez, he's starting to slump.
Yeah.
It gave me a little bit of hope the other night when we played the Rays, when Rafael Devers hit an absolute bomb in the first inning.
Yeah.
Right. I said, all right, here we go. They're up, 4-1?
Mm-hmm.
And then, boom, Tampa Bay comes back and absolutely destroys you.
Yeah, I went to bed early that night, and then I went did a quick pitch on MLB, and I was like, "Wow, what happened? What happened?"
And you know what's funny? The Red Sox put on their Twitter handle or their Twitter description. Do you remember the tweets from the first week of the season? And it's like, yeah, I said you guys sucked. I said you guys are going to be awful. You got swept by, as of now, one of the worst teams in baseball.
Unbelievable.
Now, you put your foot in your mouth. You went ahead and didn't do anything at the trade deadline when you should have. You didn't sign guys. You didn't want to pay guys. And now look at you. You're hurting. You're hurting. And right now, it's questionable if you're even going to make the wild card.
Yeah, I know. And the Yankees are right there, right behind them. Right behind them. See, that's all that matters to me. We don't have to make the playoffs as long as the Yankees don't either make the playoffs or win the World Series. It's a happy season for me. But now the Yankees are trailing them like one game, I believe. They're one game behind them.
And the Yankees got a great like they have an absolute powerhouse of a team when healthy.
They're getting healthy now.
Yeah, when healthy. You know, you got Giancarlo Stanton, you got Aaron Judge. Yeah, Garrett Cole on the mound.
It's ridiculous.
Like, come on. And now Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
Guy we could have had. Guy you didn't want to spend. Cheap bastards. Cheap bastards in Boston.
It is.
It's sad.
It's
but
sad. Really. Crazy.
Was that all you had, Anthony, or are you gonna come back with another one?
I mean, I'm glad I got to join the show.
Yes, sir.
Again.
Twice.
All right, like we said, if you ever got another hot take, let us know. Just let us know, and we will.
Thank you.
All right. Now that
this is fun,
the Red Sox rant is over. I mean, do I take the Red Sox hat off?
I mean, you no, because you really want them to win.
No, I don't. I'm more concerned about this fly I have down here that I'm trying
to Red Sox fans. He cares more about a fly.
I care more about a fly than the Red Sox at this point. to be honest,
we need something for the city. We need some sort of type of excitement. Gosh.
Well, I mean, right now we have Danny. I see him in the lobby right now. He's getting
ready.
all excited.
He's ready.
And he's ready. He's ready. Something just happened. But yeah, let's get Danny on. Danny,
hey.
What are we missing over there in this?
Hey.
Oh God, this is. I'm glad to see you finally got a haircut.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? What just happened in this crappy preseason game over here?
Crappy preseason game. You mean the Patriots defense, the third stringers just forced a turnover.
Okay.
Patriots are knocking on the door right now as we speak.
Okay.
Brian Hoyer, number change, number 5 now.
He's number 5. Oh, he's coming different.
Brian now we are trying to punch it in here to ice away our first win of the season.
There we go. Let's go, Pat.
Preseason.
Preseason.
Preseason. Practice games, you play how you practice.
Celtics Summer League won by 40, I think. Just about.
Yo.
You guys know. Ian Pritchard and
MVP.
They're going off.
Yeah, they are.
Smith's playing well. He's a surprise right there.
Peyton's playing well.
You know what? It might sound crazy, Charles, and you might get mad at me, but I think Danny's right about IT. I mean, have you ever seen NBA
Not
play?
you, bro. I was expecting you to be with the IT.
Nope. He is on my page, and if you ever ask him about Ray Allen, the man will go berserk.
Listen.
Oh yeah, me too. I don't know. Ray Allen's a bum.
Listen, I love IT. Okay,
right.
IT was awesome here. It was unexpected.
Changed the culture.
He changed the culture here. But point guards, they tend to flourish in Brad's system. Well, thank God we don't have to deal with Brad's system anymore. But I think Danny's a little right. You ever see NBA players play pickup? It's like they don't miss. So I feel, you know what I mean. So
just like Trey Young the other what was it, a couple of weeks ago? He's playing in that game. Who's this guy? What team he play for?
Any Pac can drop 40, 50 points like it's nothing.
I'm sorry, but those pro-am games, they don't impress me. Like those are regular. Me and you, are excited to hoop with NBA players. Isaiah scoring 81. I'm sorry, it's just it doesn't translate. You can't relate the two to say in an NBA setting.
I think it's kind of funny though, like that he might go to the Lakers though, just to make them even older. Even older, you know.
Man, this Lakers team would have been stacked if this was 2012.
Yeah, right. Seriously, I just want IT back in the league, man. That's all I want. I want to see him back in the league.
Touchdown Patriots.
Oh, there we go.
Brian Hoyer led touchdown drive, baby.
Starting quarterback for the season.
Talk about nightmare fuel.
Nah, but yeah, I think honestly, I just want IT back in the league, man. He deserves it. Just to give him one more shot. I mean, if it's not with the Celtics, if he goes with the Lakers, I would love to see. Imagine IT winning a ring. That would be pretty dope.
I love IT. I mean, listen, like I agree with Danny's take 100%. Like, for a reason, but I do got love for IT, man. His system, the way he still played for us, and you can't knock the guy for that,
And imagine if he wasn't hurt that year, we probably had a chance to beat Cleveland.
No, 100%, 100%. It was he was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie about that. I mean, he was awesome, but he just was never the same when he left here either.
That's true.
And Danny did do him dirty too. I mean, I agree with that. Danny did do him dirty.
The part of the league. It's business. You make that trade 10 times out of 10. I'm sorry. I love Isaiah Thomas as much as the next guy. But when you have a chance to get Kyrie Irving,
look what Kyrie did with us.
You're right. I don't think Isaiah was going to do anything if he stayed anyway.
It's like you traded a loyal person for not loyal person. It's like, I don't know.
I get it, but that was the NBA is all about who has the most talented players.
That's true. That's very true.
Unfortunately, grit in teamwork, in being a team, and having guys who work hard only get you so far in that league.
That's true.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean? Which stinks. It's not like the other sports where you can kind of get a team where all the guys are really on the same page. Like we might have as much talent as the next guy, but we're going to take our coaching. We're going to play well, play hard, and that can win. But in that league, it just doesn't. It only gets you so far.
That's true. And he's 5'9". He's 5'9". And
I met Isaiah Thomas, and when I met Isaiah Thomas, I had a new respect for what that man did in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like I'm 5'10", whatever, and I was so much taller than him, and for 28 points a game in the NBA is
amazing.
It's amazing. It is. It's amazing. It's incredible. It is.
Yeah.
The Celtics could have ruined his career though. Like the training staff, they but he did play through a lot. I mean, that's why I got to give the guy his credit though. I got to give the guy his credit.
He's got credit, but then once he wanted out, he said, who was it? His father backed the Brinks truck up, and screw that. Yeah, screw the Celtics, screw everything that they're doing for you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It was actually Anthony Davis's father who came out. It was like they did IT dirty. I would never let my team play there.
Yep. But that leads to a point. Boston is not a destination for these players.
No, it's not at all.
Nobody wants to come here.
I mean, like that's kind of tough though. That's a bad beat for the Celtics though. Like the last 5 years, how many max players have they gotten to come here? 3?
No.
They got 3 max players in 5 years. They got Gordon Hayward, Kemba Walker. I mean, say what you want about those 3 guys, but the NBA viewed them as max talent.
Right.
Like I don't know, like they may not be a top destination like Miami, LA, which stinks. But you know what? Like I don't know. They've gotten guys to come.
They're always going to ride LeBron's coattails.
I think saying
he's out of the league.
I think saying Boston isn't a destination is kind of a tough thing to say about the Celtics. I think that they are able to maybe not get the A+ max player, but like they can get the A- max player. You know what I mean? Maybe not like the superstars like LeBron and D Wade when those guys switch teams, but I don't know, man. That next tier, they usually do pretty well.
We just have to hope that the guys that we have now pan out, which makes more people want to come here.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to look at. Remember when Kevin Love came out here to look?
Yes.
Who was walking around the Cape with him? Kelly Olynyk.
No.
That was
KD.
That was Kevin Durant.
They had to say
Anyways,
They
Kevin
said-
Love was a different.
But Kevin Love was here too. Remember Kevin Love went to the Red Sox game with Rondo?
Yeah.
He was in town too, but then it was just those guys. Like, I mean, I don't know. Kevin Love, he should have. I mean, he would have done well in Brad's system.
Yeah.
He would have done well here. He wouldn't have been the third option either.
I just feel like when you hear Kyrie what he did in this past playoffs, like blaming Boston, like, yeah, all right, guys, treat me good when I come here. You know, make it just about basketball. That carries weight with other players. You know what I'm saying?
Swiping the logo. It's sorry, he got what he deserved though. He got what he deserved with that ankle roll.
Yeah. I kind of think Giannis did that on purpose. He kind of stick his foot out.
Yeah,
he did that. You know,
I still can't believe Milwaukee won, man. That was wild.
Good for you.
I was really pulling for Giannis. I want to see D Book. I like D Book.
Good for Giannis. Happy for Giannis.
I mean, he proved he dropped 50 points in that closeout. I mean, you got to respect that. 50 points. He dominated that whole game. So I just feel like, man, you know, I'm excited about the season coming up. I'm excited, man. It's about to be it's about to be insane.
We got football, we got basketball coming up. So I mean,
and Chris Dunn's back, Providence Nation, baby.
There we go. Yeah,
Chris Dunn's here.
Like,
if he could play like a Terry Rozier role,
that
can be. We can get something.
That was my hot take, though, boys. Neesmith and PP looking great in summer league, so I'm excited. I'm excited because Danny thinks he's going to be the starter, but I told him.
I'm telling you right now, Peyton Pritchard.
No,
you watch out for him. Listen. The day after that draft, I texted Brendan and I said, Peyton Pritchard. He said, fuck that bum. He's from Oregon. And I said, okay, where did Jaylen Brown come from?
I was wrong. Cal.
He came from the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like
Pac-12 player of the year. And he was a junior.
You sound like Bill Walton, man. Loves the Pac-12.
Peyton Pritchard is TJ McConnell on his best day.
Just you watch. At least Peyton Pritchard can play back-to-back games, unlike that bum Kemba Walker.
Oh, come on!
I honestly think he did that on purpose. Think that
Kemba still should have never come back.
I agree. Until playoffs, I think they shouldn't. They were sucking the whole season anyway, so they didn't really make a difference.
He legit didn't like Danny. I don't think he liked Danny Ainge at all.
Well, because you heard like trade rumors with Kemba throughout the season.
Kemba upset that he was on the trade block.
Yeah, he was upset about that. Yep.
So I mean, but I'm excited. I'm excited. Yam looked good too. The Yam Madar.
Yeah. I think they're probably gonna put him back somewhere else, like in the G League or something. Yeah, two-way. Yeah, I mean, we lost Taco. Fall. That was kind of, you know.
You know how I feel about Taco. I love Taco.
They should have played him. At least try playing him.
Upset they got rid of Moses Brown. That upset me a little bit too.
For Josh Richardson, you got to kind of make that trade because Josh Richardson.
I get it, but I mean, we don't like, you know, I liked our big men and our depth at the like we went from no big men to a few.
Yeah. Like, hey, we got Cantor. He's back.
Al's old.
That goes back to my point, Danny Ainge screwed this whole entire organization up. Yeah. And Brad Stevens is trying to fix it. I would love to see Rondo come back.
That's what I want.
Now they have too many ball handlers.
Yeah, they got too many. Yeah.
You're getting to the point where, okay, if you're going to bring Rondo in, somebody would have to go out. Like Chris Dunn, Josh Richardson, you know, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum is going to handle the ball a bunch this year. Like they run offense through Al all the time at that elbow play, that pick and roll thing they do. They just have a lot of ball handlers now. And to be honest, I would love them to give Chris Dunn a real chance to be one of the first guys off the bench. He was the 5th pick in the draft, 5 years ago?
Right.
Like, he's a big, strong, physical kid. Like, you know, he might never be the 5th overall pick good, but why can't he be a solid role player? Like, there's a lot of talent there.
Jabari had decent minutes here and there, too. Jabari Parker.
He just can't play defense.
It's horrible. whatsoever. I know.
Horrible. What KD was doing to him, I was just like,
I know. I was like, dude, every defense picked on Kemba. Remember? Every defense picked on Kemba.
Yeah.
He was a liability on defense, actually.
which leads to the Isaiah Thomas. If he comes with us, that's what exactly is going to happen in the playoffs. Yeah.
They treat Kemba like they treated IT.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
They were trying to hide Kemba in the defensive scheme. He couldn't hide him.
It doesn't.
Can't do it
You
anymore.
know what, dude? Brad's system worked for the first few years, and then they kind of started to, like, coaches kind of started to figure it out, I feel like. And he kind of never switched up, really. So, but I'm excited. I think Ime is going to be a great coach.
Training camp's about to be lit.
Yeah. I said, like, the NBA, man, is like year round now.
Yeah.
Like with the off season, with
See, the summer league is looking like a real NBA game.
I didn't even know veterans could play in the summer league. I thought it was like rookies only.
Nah, well, if they kick you out the league, like they're doing Michael Beasley or who else is there? Someone else, I forget. Yeah, you know. Yep.
I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know they could have veteran. Like I thought, I didn't even think. But no, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool to see, man. It's exciting, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm excited for football. You know, wouldn't y'all have Cam Newton doing big things?
I do. I
got him winning MVP in my opinion.
I think we just need to listen. Danny's gonna be sick right now. Danny's gonna be sick right now. But I think that I'm not gonna say MVP. I just think they need to give Cam a fair shake with the better offense and better tight ends because we had awful wide receivers last year.
Exactly.
And we had awful. Who was our tight end last year? Like, who was?
I don't even know.
Asi,
yeah.
Yeah.
My point proven.
Yeah, and he had COVID.
And he had
Don't even give me that. Lamar Jackson had COVID last year, and he came back and did a lot better than Cam Newton.
Cam Newton was
Lamar Jackson had a lot
before.
better offense than we did. We had a terrible
much
offense last year.
That offense in Baltimore is all Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
they have Mark Andrews, and that's really it.
That's it. And it's hard to figure out that Patriots playbook.
Yeah,
you know, we've heard that over the years. It's hard.
That's why you have Mac Jones. Listen, I am out on both of them. Okay? I am out on both of them. I do not like Cam Newton because let's face it, he sucks. Point blank, sucks. I do not like Mac Jones because I hate Alabama. The man only played 1 year. Alabama quarterbacks. Look at what Tua is doing down in Miami. What is he doing?
Nothing.
Ryan Fitzpatrick did a lot better than him.
How many good Oregon quarterbacks were there before Justin Herbert?
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota stinks.
Yeah, he's
Marcus Mariota can't.
When he first came in the league,
Marcus Mariota was never good.
When he first came in the league.
Yeah, when he first came in the league, but he hasn't done nothing.
Hold on. Time out. Reese is joining us.
Okay. Hold on with the Mariota slander.
No.
The Titans screwed him over. He was great when he first got there. They gave him nothing to work with for 4 straight years and then had the audacity to say he was bad.
I actually do agree with you. He actually was pretty good when
he can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy.
Yeah, he's done now.
He got hit a lot.
Where is he now?
Get him a line. He'll be fine.
Okay, back up in Vegas.
I don't even know where he is anymore.
Yeah, he's in Vegas.
Yeah,
he's in Vegas.
back up in Vegas.
Back up in Vegas.
He fell off hard, dude.
He was
That
never.
guy fell off.
I was
hard.
never a fan personally.
Yeah, me either.
I don't think
Huge Mariota fan.
I don't think he's accurate enough. I think he's a mobile quarterback, played in a spread offense in college, and
Right.
the position just doesn't work for 90% of the guys who try to make the transition. He doesn't look like Lamar. He's not accurate like a guy like Baker or somebody who came out of a spread in college. I think he's like a tweener who's an athlete, so people try to conform him into a quarterback. But it's just not. He's not, and he can't make NFL throws. He can't make enough of them consistently, in my opinion. He's real similar to Cam Newton in that nature.
Then he should pull a Tebow and become a tight end.
Oh my God, he'd
be great tight end.
He'd be like 35 pounds. He'd probably be amazing at it, right?
Yeah.
That's because he's a fan. He's a great athlete.
Yeah, top tier athlete.
Great athlete. And I just don't think that guys like that, they don't make the transition normally. Like
Listen, Patrick Mahomes is he's changing everything. Everybody's chasing. I just saw a clip where he's doing a rondo behind the back now, and he's like,
yeah, the coach is like,
hey, Patrick Mahomes,
Mahomes is a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Like, who is Josh Allen? Like, Josh Allen is not talked about in the same breath as Mahomes.
Ooh, he got the bag.
He's got a cannon.
He is nice.
Stephon Diggs isn't having as good as a year as he did last year.
That's true.
Neither is Josh Allen.
I think the whole Bills team will regress.
We're going to be better. The Pats are going to have a way better defense.
Oh, yeah.
So
the Bills are going to regress because the Bills have no run game.
That's what I'm saying.
No run game. No.
That's what I'm saying. They're definitely going to regress this year. Pats are going to win the division again.
Yeah. Go to
I don't know about that. We'll see about that.
No,
but
Pats are going to win the division again.
I just want better than last year, man. I'm not looking for a Super Bowl year two after Brady, but man, they got to do something better than last year.
I'm just saying, Brady cannot win a goddamn another Super Bowl again.
And
he better not win no Super Bowl.
You said it now. Now he's going to. You gave him a reason.
I gave him a reason.
He's coming back with the same exact team that did it last year.
I told Danny too. I told him.
When does that ever work?
Right.
Back with the same team.
I told my cousin the other day. I said,
"What was it? 2000, 2003, 2004? The Patriots?
Give me another."
Hey, Brady fumbled. It was a fumble.
If you want to talk outside of football, we can look at the fraudulent Tampa Bay Lightning that won Stanley Cup 2 years in a row.
That's true. That's very true.
I told.
Listen, I'm not a big.
I told Danny.
Guy,
I said Herbert sophomore slump.
Not happening. Not happening.
No.
You can't do that.
That is a prototype quarterback.
Mac
Ain't no way.
This year's Justin Herbert. That was a good Oregon quarterback. There's never a good Alabama quarterback.
Alabama quarterbacks. Let's go.
Mac Jones wish he had Mac Jones wish he had Justin Herbert's arm. That is the truth. Justin Herbert's got a cannon.
The only reason Mac Jones,
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type builds. Run, throw, like he's that type of player. You know what I mean? Like he can do really everything. Like Mac Jones is your old school stationary, quarterback. But like, I mean, that's what Josh McDaniels wants. I don't care what anybody says.
That's true.
That's
he
what
wants Tom Brady. He wants a statue with a great arm,
or just somebody who's going to throw it where he tells him to throw it. Because Josh McDaniels thinks that he is this offensive genius.
Right.
Not Josh McDaniels. Side note, but he thinks that. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is if he can get a quarterback that'll see it the way he sees it and just throw it to where, okay, if there's a linebacker on the running back, we're going to take the 5-yard hitch to the running back. We're not going to flex on the field. If the linebacker steps up on the play fake, we're going to pop that little pop pass right over the linebacker in between the safety. Like, that's all McDaniels wants. He doesn't need – Cam Newton holds the ball too long. I don't care what everybody says.
That's true.
Crazy. That drives
he still has it. He still has it in his mind from, 5-6 years ago now? MVP, still running the ball. Yeah.
In Cam Newton's defense, he does mentally still think he's 2015 Cam Newton.
Right. And I watch him and I watch him run. The man drags his feet. He drags his feet when he runs. You can see the little tire clippings in the turf.
He's banged up.
Exactly. A lot of miles. A lot of miles on those legs. A lot of miles. A lot of hits. A lot of 1 yard, into the goal line, running through defensive linemen, they're rolling on you, falling on you. Just takes a toll.
Hey, let's get Aaron Rodgers here, man. Let's go. Let's do something to get Aaron Rodgers in. Get another 12.
No way.
Get another 12.
No way.
I like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's kind of arrogant.
He's a beast, though.
He's a beast.
He's a beast. MVP. But they know when he's going to New England.
He's a better golfer than Brady. And apparently Bryson DeChambeau and Phil Mickelson.
No Brady slander on a race to chalk. All right.
No, I'm leading the train with the Brady claim. So.
No, the Pats.
He's not our quarterback anymore.
Bill
He's not exactly.
Bill should have just paid him. He took pay cuts year after year after year.
Come on, you have your again.
Expected.
Tom Brady was willing to take pay cuts every single year, and then all of a sudden,
you want the money.
That's your fault.
Money. He deserved the money.
Then he could have always requested or required.
Hey, his wife is a billionaire.
You ever noticed that? That is
it matters a little.
The guy's a 7-time world champion. We're out here saying, "Oh, he doesn't need the money because his wife's a billionaire." Everyone always says
He was taking pay cuts for a reason.
To keep the team going, to keep the players he wanted here.
Well, why change now? Why? You had a great defense. Figure it out. Go out with the wide receivers in the offseason and have some lunch. Get to know them.
He pouted his last year.
He pouted.
But to be fair, who was he playing with besides Edelman in his last year? Was there anybody out there?
You're right.
N'Keal Harry is a bum.
The skill position.
N'Keal Harry can't separate to save his life.
Yeah, he can't. That's true. I get it.
Tight end. Or like honestly, he should just go move to tight end and block because he's
not tall enough.
But he's
move to safety, man.
Yeah, seriously,
man. And the funny thing about N'Keal Harry is he cried and cried and cried to get traded. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him.
Well,
when you get shut off by the greatest quarterback of all time, when you get shut off your rookie season, that right there explains everything you need to know about that player.
No, I agree 100. And also, what are the Patriots going to do? Take a seventh round pick for him? That's all he's worth. What's the point? Might as well just keep him and make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if he's going to make it through camp, to be honest. They have this.
Yeah, they might get rid of him.
Number 17, Wilkerson. And, man, he looks good. He honestly does.
All the things I've heard is – and he was having a great camp, though.
Yeah, but look he got in here tonight. He played well into the third quarter, and he didn't even have one target.
Yes.
He just doesn't create separation.
No one trusts him. If Cam Newton that can't throw like that don't trust you, then we need to have a
list of wide receivers we should have taken because it makes you sick every time
don't
you
even
look at it.
Don't even look
it's
at
sickening
it.
The guys we could
All
have.
right. Let's end the Brady. Let's end the Patriot talk. This is the final last hot take. Okay.
All right.
I saved this one because I love it. And I go on this rant all the time. So this is a video that Joshua sent to us. Okay. I want you to listen and I want you to think.
Shout out Joshua.
Couldn't make it tonight, but here it is.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Joshua. I'm here with my hot take for Erase the Chalk. Now, my question is, which era do you think required more skill set? LeBron James' era or Michael Jordan's era? And here's why I asked this question. A lot of people compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. I don't see it. You know, Jordan can score in the post. He can score at the foul line. He can score at the three-point line. He can score in the transition. He can pretty much score wherever on the court. He doesn't really have a flaw offensively. Not only that, the amount of physicality that he was playing against during his time, you know, he was going against the bad boys. He was going against some of the toughest bigs we ever seen in the NBA. And for him to be able to finish around the paint at a high level.
Now, let me start off by saying Space Jam 1 is better than Space Jam 2.
Oh, by far.
I refuse to watch Space
I haven't even seen Space Jam 2, and I
just
don't
have
even
to watch it to judge it. Just watch it to judge it. I watched it.
I saw the trailer, and that was enough.
Yeah.
We're good.
I like the message of the movie, but it was just doing too much.
It's I mean, this is always such a tough argument right here.
It's not. It's open and close. And Michael Jordan is better. That era is better.
Even if practice
was right. He's right.
100%, but it was. There's no question, without a doubt, that era was way tougher. I'll say that the way tougher that era. But it's just so hard. I feel like to compare it because the game's completely different.
It is. Everybody hangs around the three-point line. They shoot, they miss, and the ball's in the air. They're already running back on defense.
I think Jordan is just the GOAT, and I just don't think LeBron will ever compare to Jordan. And that's just how it always is. Like, Michael Jordan changed basketball to make it what it is today. He completely, like, everything about it just changed it. So that's I just feel – and the guys that he went up against – like he says, it's true. It's true. I mean, I don't know. Jordan was just such a special guy. I feel like he just the stories you hear. Like, I mean, it's awesome.
The only difference between the two eras is I think this era may be more athletic as a whole. Like these kids now, they jump out of the gym. Like big men who can dribble the ball. You know, like that era was just there was like you had your guards. And then you had your big men, like, you know, who were like Charles Oakley and like those.
Shaq. Yeah, but they called real fouls.
Like
that was a more physical era.
Exactly.
Now we have a lot of skill players.
Physical, exactly. That era, you didn't have guys like Chris Bosh and like Kevin Love and like these tweeners in between, like Blake Griffin. Like those guys would have been eaten up by the bigs that were.
Yeah, Steph Curry couldn't have played in that era. He would have been eaten alive.
He would have. Steph Curry would get beaten up, man, with the hand checking and all that stuff that was allowed back then.
Draymond can play in that era. Draymond Green can play in that era.
And
he has that grit, that attitude. Like, he didn't have to be like the highest skill player in the 90s. You just had heart.
KG we could have implanted KG back then.
No, LeBron could play in that era, and LeBron would have been successful in that era, but he wouldn't.
LeBron would have been touched
in this era. No, but come on, like I hate LeBron James as much as the next guy, but when you look at LeBron James, that man is 6'9", 272, whatever, like rock solid. Like you could drop him in any era, and he might not average 28 a game like he does now.
The court vision.
But LeBron would have been
have a great court vision.
He does. He's such a good passer. He's a rebounder when he wanted to. He could dig in and play defense.
He's not clutch though. That's another thing.
I think he's clutch, but not the way we want him to be clutch, if that makes sense. Clutch to me means he'll drive into the paint. He gets 2 people in front of him. He kicks it out to the open man, and they have to hit the shot. I think that's a clutch pass, and 5 seconds left. That's a great.
I used to love LeBron when he came in the league. Then he turned his back on his hometown, lost respect. But
you should have seen all the LeBron rookie cards this man had.
Like I love LeBron, but I hate him now. Can't stand him. I think it's terrible. But I think the one thing I think is I gained a lot of respect for LeBron that game 6.
Oh,
when he came into the Garden and did what he did, it ripped my heart out. Honestly, it did. It ripped my heart out. But I have to take my hat off to what he did that game.
That was a tough series.
I blame the media that year. They were gassing the Celtics up too much that day before. They were already celebrating. We were going to the finals, and when LeBron was not smiling in warm-ups, I'm like, okay, this doesn't look right.
that, and then we lost. Man, dude, that.
You say game 6, that hits different. Like I'm already
around here. Honestly, I was like 28-3. I don't think I got over that for a week. I honestly don't think I got over that for a week after that. But
I still haven't gotten over that.
Like honestly, I could take my hat off because that was what I'll remember him for right there. And honestly, if you look it up, LeBron has always played well in the Boston Garden. Always. It's sickening, but he always shows out here. I think that's the one thing about like the Garden. It brings the best out of like
it's like
those
MSG.
Guys. Yeah, like
Staples. It's one of those places.
It's always rocking. And
he has the nerve to be a part owner of the Red Sox. He has the nerve to
I think he's more involved in the soccer aspect.
Okay,
with Liverpool.
The Red Sox had on too, though. They interviewed him at like some press conference too.
Yeah, but all these players are wearing different hats. Like I've seen people that are from like California wearing Yankee hats.
Well, I mean, you never see him wearing Cleveland gear or anything like that where he's from.
But all the Red Sox ownership is more concerned on the soccer side of things.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Fenway.
Well, let's be honest. The Red Sox ownership group gives nothing about the team. They don't care about the Red Sox. They just care about the revenue. They don't care about the team. They care about the revenue they're making. I mean, you go down to Fenway Park, it costs you $15 for 2 chicken fingers and fries. You know,
it's foul.
Like, it is foul. It's foul.
It's foul.
It is.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
No, it's tough. It's really tough to compare the era. I mean, but that era made basketball what it is today. We could say that. Like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan.
You go to Fenway, you spend $15. Okay, you get a popcorn helmet. Okay,
it's a ripoff, man.
Ice cream in the helmet.
No, I think they stopped doing that, or at least they didn't have them when I went.
Is that a Kemba Walker jersey back there?
No, that's an Antoine Walker jersey. Thank you.
Yeah. I have a Kemba Walker jersey. That's what I'm telling people.
Hey, show that Ice Trey jersey real quick for me, man. There we go. Show that Trey Young. Trey Young. That is clean, man.
Each Tree one's dope.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's my favorite one. I thought about wearing my Kobe jersey for this, but I was like, I gotta rep the state.
Yeah, you gotta rep the state. Rep the state. Hey, listen, Trae Young's a man. I'm wishing him.
I am so happy to say that I was so wrong about Trae Young.
Oh wow! I think everybody was, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was.
I watched him play at Oklahoma.
I know.
We watched
a ton of college games.
I didn't think he was gonna.
I thought he was too small.
I thought he shot too many threes in college.
Yeah. Honestly, he was shooting. I remember watching games where he would pull up from like mid-court.
Yeah.
What is this dude doing?
Yeah.
He's terrible.
He's trying to be Steph Curry too much. I was like, dude, calm down.
But now that
floater is crazy.
That floater is fantastic.
Oh my God!
I got to give him credit, man. He really, he obviously went in the gym.
Yeah.
He's nasty though.
Put a little more weight on. Maybe built like Steph Curry. You know, Steph Curry was a little.
Thick.
Yeah. Now he's a little built now because teams are gonna now stop trying to test Trae Young even more. You saw that in the playoffs against the Knicks in particular. Now they ain't gonna let Trae Young just showboat and do all this and that. Now they're gonna put the pressure on. Yeah, Ice Trae.
So, and you know what I like about him? He talks mad.
He does.
But he backs it up.
I love it.
He backs
I love
it
it,
up.
man.
I like it. But
he feeds off it. When they went to play the Knicks and they came out with the Trae is balding chant.
I loved it when he was.
When they were in the Garden, that was fun. It was a lot.
That clip of him turning around and looking at the crowd and smiling, I was like, that crazy son of a bitch. He is not afraid of anything. You don't smile at New York fans, okay? They are crazy.
Malice in the Palace Part 2.
Oh, hey, that was a great doc. I saw that.
I gotta see it.
You learned a lot, man. It was really good. It was really good. Y'all should check that out though on Netflix. Really. Yeah.
How do we feel about the Lakers having a dinosaur roster? Like they've got so many old guys lining up.
Carmelo's getting his first ring. Let's go.
I hope so. I want him to get one so he can retire happily. I'm like, get a ring, get out of here, man.
I know that roster is so old, but I don't know. It's just Russell Westbrook is so ball dominant. Like LeBron, I don't know if LeBron's willing to play off the ball, it could work. But I don't know. Like Russell Westbrook really can't play off the ball.
If anybody can make it work, LeBron is smart enough to make it work. But Russ is the most ball dominant player in the league. Like he does. Hey, he does not share the ball. You can't share the ball to average a triple double. Like it's impossible. I mean, I'm like you.
But can go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I'm LeBron, I'm still playing the point. You have a better passing game. If he wants to be a high scorer, feed him the ball as much as he wants. But I'm not going to let him control the court. There's no way I'm putting him in at the point.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. That roster is going to be interesting to see how they end up like throughout the season. It's going to be wild. Because, I mean, they need Anthony Davis to stay healthy.
He can't stay.
That's impossible.
If Anthony Davis doesn't stay healthy, it doesn't matter with them.
What they need is to get JaVale McGee back so they have a bench guy who can fill in when Anthony Davis isn't there.
JaVale McGee went to the Suns?
Yeah, he went to Phoenix. Yeah, he went to Phoenix. But we'll see what Phoenix does because I just feel like if everybody was healthy this playoffs, I don't think Phoenix would have been. I don't think Phoenix would have been.
They ran into the same problem as the Hawks. You don't have an answer for Giannis. Get more size.
They're up 2-0. Like
I know that was wild.
You like to think that being up 2-0 in the final, you can get something done there. Like you have Devin Booker.
A 7-game series though is a lot of attrition, and Giannis hurts people. Like
you know who went missing too? Ayton.
Yeah.
Ayton went.
Yeah.
You
get slammed on enough
the
times,
lights got
you
bigger.
disappear.
The lights got bigger.
The whole playoffs, and then he disappeared. So.
You get Giannis to force feed you a basketball a couple of times, you'll disappear too. I mean, he just goes up there and slams it on him over and over.
He travels a lot and offensive fouls a lot, I feel like, Giannis. They let him get away with a lot.
They do. His foul shots take way too long.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing at the line?
He legitimately takes 12 seconds every time, and they don't, care. Because it's like the LeBron thing. You know what I mean? Like, the refs superstar to lead with.
He's a superstar. People like him. They let him get away with shit. He shouldn't be able to get away
give
with.
Tatum some superstar calls then. Gosh, he gets fouled a lot too.
Tatum deserves a lot more credit than he gets. Like, that kid is a baller.
You know what though? It's Tatum's fault kind of too, because he does not stop complaining to the refs.
Mm-hmm.
He complains.
And then they
to the
started throwing tees at him.
Yeah, they did.
He complains to the refs all game.
But he's getting fouled though. He gets fouled a lot. He's almost 7 feet.
Yeah, but not every play. Like
not every play though. Yeah,
every play. That's the one thing. Like that, I love JT. He's obviously going to be nasty, but I'm just nervous he's not going to want to stay here.
Yeah, that gold medal. When you get that gold medal, your mind starts to change.
Well, just like being with all all these guys giving him credit, like KD shouting him out and all this stuff. You just never know, man. I just hope he stays. I really do. It would be terrible if he left. Like
watch him screw the league over, go to Golden State, and they win 4 more rings.
That would be a nice squad though.
If JT leaves here, fire Brad again. Fire Brad again.
Yeah, right. He'll be taking Wick Grossbeck's job.
Yeah. Hey, Brad, give Tatum $200 million right now, please. Give him $200 million right now.
Give him whatever. Like
they already gave him the bag though. He got the max he could get on that rookie. Like
that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's like Trae Young was all pro or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was what 207.
Yeah.
Whatever that rookie scale they have is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They all deserve, man. Luka too, man. Those guys, what a draft class.
Luka got the bag for sure.
Yeah.
That dude got a lot of guaranteed money.
And in Texas too. Oh, you good? You good?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You good? You good, man? You get all of that.
That's why James Harden was so lit, man. There was all that extra money laying around.
Luka is so weird for me to watch because I can never figure out what the dude's good at. Like, he scores, but I'm like, how does he do half of the stuff that he does?
Luka is his game is so different. He's so slow. The game just moves so slow for him. And I feel like I'm watching him, and when I'm watching him, the game moves slow for me.
Yeah. I'm like, that guy plays at his own pace.
It's weird. Like, the game just moves so slow.
Luka, we got a buddy who loves Luka. We always say, Tatum's better than Luka, man. I don't know what game you're watching. But obviously Luka's better, man. Obviously Luka.
Well, on the topic of Luka, somebody that couldn't make it tonight said that their hot take was Luka will be the MVP next year.
I think that's it's not sizzling hot, but I mean
it's not a hot take.
I said Luka was going to be MVP this year.
Yeah, he should have been this year.
Where did he finish?
I think third, fourth.
Yeah.
Who won the MVP this year? It was Jokic, right?
Jokic,
yeah, because he played every game.
Yeah,
Jokic is nasty, man.
No one talks about Jokic as much as they should.
Exactly.
He is fantastic.
He's hidden in Denver
because he can shoot that jumper. He can see the floor well too. Yeah. He's out here triple doubles like it's nothing.
Can you imagine Tatum and Joker playing?
Oh.
Or Trae Young and Joker. That would be.
I would love it. I would love it. I would go broke from the amount of tickets.
Bye Capella. Bye Capella.
Bye Capella. Can't shoot a 3 to save your life. Bye.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, man, this was great, man. This was great. We appreciate all y'all pulling up, man. It's always a good time.
A lot of fun
when we have guests come on here. We gotta do that. Hey, what do y'all think though? What do y'all think? You think we should do this more?
Absolutely.
Hot take Thursday.
Definitely. Kicking it with you guys always a good time.
Especially with football season coming up, we're gonna have a lot more hot takes.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping Cam Newton does not throw 5 interceptions in week 1 because Dan's gonna rip.
Listen, I gave you week 4. I gave you to week 4, and then I extended it to week 5.
Brady come in here. I hope we whoop his ass.
Not happening.
I really hope we. I just don't want him throwing 7 touchdowns and then looking at us like, yeah, I'm out.
He'll throw for 7, and then he'll probably rush for another 2 more.
Literally.
He'll pass it to Gronk, and Gronk will do the. We can't have this. We can't have this.
Imagine if he just did a little lateral to Gronk, and then he just took off for the end zone, and Gronk threw him a touchdown.
Did you guys see they gave Gronk's number away today?
Oh, they did?
Really?
The 7th round draft pick.
Mhm.
Trey Nixon got it.
Bill's so corny, man. Bill's so corny.
He's so
That's one of the reasons why I kind of agree with Charles to get Aaron Rodgers in here, just so that you could you could go ahead and be petty and give him.
Let's see what
give him the
12. Obviously, Brady will be better because he won more rings. But I think
me and Brendan went to the Green Bay Patriots game a couple of years ago.
That was dope.
And it was. You saw who the real number 12 was.
Yeah, Brady kicked his ass that game.
That was a fact, Danny.
Yeah.
Brady looked light years better. Brady still looks better than him, man. Come on. Brady still looks better than Rodgers. Everyone gives Rodgers too much credit. He won 1 Super Bowl. That's it.
He got 3 MVPs, though.
Who cares about MVPs? Who cares about MVPs?
That
means a lot.
The Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame cares about MVPs.
Listen, I said this 2 weeks ago. Tom Brady is the one who says we don't go to Pro Bowls, we go to Super Bowls.
Patriots.
Tom Brady's a freak, okay? I mean, we can't use that guy as the measuring stick for quarterbacks. It's unfair, okay?
Aaron Rodgers would have been the best quarterback of this generation, probably, if it wasn't for Brady.
Far.
Imagine that.
Well, let's put it this way: if it wasn't for Drew Bledsoe getting injured,
Mo Lewis.
True.
Mo Lewis.
I mean, you
started the Patriots dynasty.
You're right, but imagine letting that guy walk out the door. I'll never get over it, man. Wins another Super Bowl too.
But if Bill Belichick finds a way to get to at least the Super Bowl, and I would love to see
obviously prove it. I love saying this. It obviously proved that Bill Belichick is overrated, and it was more Brady.
Oh, come on, man!
What's his yacht?
No.
What's his yacht name? The 8 rings or whatever it is. He counts the rings that he won out with the Giants.
Oh, come on, guys. This
Bill's
is Bill Belichick.
He's the greatest coach of all time, and it's not even close.
He doesn't do it without Brady, though, and that's a fact.
They don't do it.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't do it without him.
Walsh created the West Coast offense. Like,
Exactly.
I mean, Bill's great, but what Bill Walsh did is insane. I mean, made Jerry Rice an absolute legend.
Right.
I mean,
no one's breaking his records still.
I mean,
absolutely not.
Bill Walsh is the best coach of all time. I wouldn't argue with you too much, but you can't have the conversation without Belichick.
You can't. Bill Belichick's in that room. He's in that room.
Belichick's obviously probably the best coach of all time.
Nah, but Bill Walsh might be.
But-
Like, that's a conversation that, I think that's one that either side you can understand.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, this was fun, man. This was fun.
We'll do this again. We will do this again.
Yeah, we'll do this a couple weeks into the football season. Really get into it.
Yeah, let's block off a couple of Thursday nights to do the hot take Thursdays.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, before we end it, like my bad. Before we end it, we didn't mention Atlanta Falcons, man. How you feel about the Falcons this season? I'm honestly making a joke about it because they suck.
It's not good. It's not good. I'm glad I'm not a Falcons fan because it's bad. It's real bad.
Kyle Pitts looks legit, though.
Hey, have you?
I mean, yeah, he's going to be great, but they have no defense. You're not going to outscore every team. You're screwed.
I used to love the Falcons, though, man. I used to love them, man.
Have you ever been to a Falcons game?
No.
Oh, all right. Because I know they have Chick-fil-A in the stadium.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A is closed.
I've been to the stadium,
but that confuses the shit out of me because they're closed on Sundays.
Yeah,
so
that's why it's only because
game.
Georgia uses the Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Oh yeah.
So when they play games, and it's also for concerts and stuff that they have during the week.
I didn't think of it like that, but
man, ain't nobody's going to Falcons games. They're going there for the Georgia games.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yo, Matt Ryan needs to get out of there. Like, come on, dude. What are you doing?
For real. Matt, get the hell out of here.
What are you waiting for?
Go to New England. Win a ring. You'll be fine.
I wanted Julio so bad.
I know. I thought he was coming. Oh, my God.
Pause.
I thought he was coming.
Julio Jones.
I wanted Julio
so much. He's so good.
I mean, I wanted him to go to New England just to see what you guys would do, but you don't have enough assets to get Julio Jones. What are you guys going to give him?
Yeah, but it was
Where's Cam Newton with a broken shoulder and a guy who we picked up in the 6th round?
Yeah.
Bill ain't trading for that. I mean,
Julio only went for a second-round pick, right?
Yeah. Something. This is similar what we offered them. And
But I think what happened was Tennessee was willing to pay his whole contract.
Okay.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure that was what the difference was. Tennessee didn't want Atlanta to take on any salary at all.
I want to know how the hell he's going to fit into Tennessee's offense because they're run dominant. Like they live off of Derrick Henry. Yeah. What are you going to do with Julio in there?
You're going to make him unhappy and have him have a trade request. And then
you got Julio and AJ Brown next to each other. That's scary.
Yeah. That is scary.
That is scary.
But I mean, we have Ryan Tannehill at quarterback, so it ain't that scary.
That bad though. I mean, I think he's not that bad. I honestly thought Brady was going to go there. That's where I had picked Brady was going to go, Tennessee.
I think that's who he was talking about, though.
I thought when all of the controversy with Green Bay happened, that's where Rodgers was going to go. I thought Rodgers was going to try to get out and go to Tennessee.
I could see him in there.
Because you'd have the run game, and his biggest complaint is he has no help at wideout other than Devontae Adams. You'd have plenty of wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you don't need many more receivers than Devontae Adams. That dude's got it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
He opened wherever he wants.
He's awesome. What a good route runner.
Before we go,
oh my gosh!
Before we go, everyone make a Super Bowl pick.
Oh hell!
You already know what my pick is.
You're living on a dream.
The pad Cam Newton, man. Lead us to the championship.
You're flying way too high.
I feel it.
You're smoking that wacky tobacco.
Are we going with who I'd want to see there or who I actually think is going to win it?
Yeah, who you actually – obviously, we all in this chat would want to see the Pats win it. But who you think realistically –
The Chiefs, man. It's always the Chiefs. They are top of the list every year when the season starts.
They're like the Golden State Warriors.
Exactly.
Chiefs and Rams.
Ooh.
Listen, the Rams.
Matt Stafford is going to be
Here's
doing
my
some shit.
take on the Rams. I'd like the Rams to come out of the NFC for a couple of reasons. That defense is fantastic. Aaron Donald is the best defensive player of my lifetime. I'm 20.
I agree.
28 years old. You know, I figure the last 20 years or so I've watched football religiously. Aaron Donald is the most dominant football player I've ever seen in my entire life. And the reason I think that they can get there is that if Matt Stafford doesn't need to be Tom Brady, doesn't need to be Aaron Rodgers, all Matt Stafford needs to do is give them as good of quarterback play as Jared Goff did in 2018.
But can he stay healthy?
That's the thing. So he's got to play 16 games. He's got to stay healthy, but he doesn't even need to be all world. He needs to not turn the ball over, and he needs to, they have Cooper Kupp, they have Robert Woods. They have plenty of weapons there where if he just gets the ball out and they play defense and don't turn it over, they're going to be a tough out.
I think they'll stay healthy because I think this is the first time in his career he's had a line.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's a great quarterback. He's just played for a shit team his entire career.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Detroit ruins quarterbacks.
You all made a mistake. You counted out Tom Brady once again. He's gonna win another.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If he wins another Super Bowl, I might not watch football ever again.
That's a hot take within itself. No, listen, I called the Bills are gonna make it to the Super Bowl.
You did,
and I said the Bucks are also gonna be there.
Okay.
So that being said, the Bucks are gonna run it back.
Let's go. I like
it's so hard to repeat.
So hard, man. So hard everything has to go well.
It's Tom Brady.
Kobe's gonna have to screw everything.
It is Tom Brady.
It's Tom Brady.
It's Tom Brady.
He's right, man.
No. You want to know why he's not? Because Tom Brady's been gloating this whole offseason. He's been changing and he's been getting too cocky with it. Nah, he's not. No, he's not.
Can't count him out ever. Can't count him out.
I mean, 7. That's it. That's all you got, buddy. See you later. Merry Christmas.
That's what everyone around here is hoping because if he wins another one, everyone's just going to be sick.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Everyone's going to be
sick to my stomach.
Like, look, I got faith. I got faith in Tom, man. I think the Chiefs, man, Mahomes is good, but
no, he's great.
Yeah, Mahomes is great.
He's got to stay healthy though, too.
I mean, he ran for his life in the Super Bowl, but I'm just saying, that guy is just
turf toe got him.
That play in his first year as a starter where he switched arms and threw it 20 yards to his left. I was like, how the hell?
Incredible.
How the hell did you just do that?
Yeah, he's good, man. He is. I'll give you that. But he's no Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Never will be.
I mean, he's what, 25 years old? He got time.
He got time. He got way time. What, Brady's 50? Brady's 50, right?
Brady's 43.
He's about to be out there 55.
They better not let a 45-year-old win another Super Bowl. I'm just saying. They already let a 44-year-old and 43 and 42 and 40. Something's got to give here.
He's got it. I'm telling you. We'll see though. We'll see.
Pats aren't even making it to a wild card.
Oh, come on, man.
Division.
I hope they put him up a year like that.
Pats won in the division. You're too high on the Bills.
No, the Jets are definitely not involved in this whole conversation.
The two teams in the division are the Dolphins and the Bills.
Oh my gosh!
The Dolphins actually could show up a little bit.
You guys are crazy. The New England Patriots have a top 5 defense.
Top 5.
So do the Dolphins.
Top 5.
No more back.
Xavier Howard is crazy good. Okay, like
we got Gilmore. We got Gilmore. Well, do we got Gilmore though?
Do you have Gilmore?
Do we got Gilmore?
I don't know. He's selling real estate out here.
Say that again in week 7. Say that again in week 7.
Say that in week 7.
So we got the Patriots. Who else is picking the Patriots to win the Super Bowl?
I got the Patriots.
Well, we're all picking the Pats just because we're going to root for them. But
well, I would love to take the Chargers with Justin Herbert.
They're too young.
They're too young. The only other good thing that I liked about the draft in the free agent signing was getting Hunter Campmoyer.
Yes.
Herbert played with Hunter Campmoyer at Oregon.
Yeah, and they needed someone to fill in that tight end spot since Hunter Henry's out. So,
and we got Hunter Henry. Come on, man. Pat's going to the Super Bowl.
Where is Jacob Breland right now?
Pats are winning the division, man.
Winning the division easily.
Jacob Breland is with the Ravens.
Yeah, he's with the Ravens. Yep.
He needs to go to the Chargers.
Everyone from Oregon needs to go to the Chargers.
Yeah,
we're gonna build Oregon 2.0.
Listen, Kayvon Thibodeau's going to go there. Okay, you're going to have Spencer Webb going there.
Cyrus.
Okay.
Oh no, Cyrus is
in Boise right
Boise
now.
now. Yeah.
I'm a big Lamar fan. I like Lamar, man, because he still lives where he used to live and everything. He's cool, man. I like Lamar. He seems like he's down to earth.
Yeah, that's true.
I respect that.
That's true.
And he is crazy fast.
Oh my God, an athlete.
I actually seen him at BC. Louisville came in here and stomped on BC.
Who doesn't stomp on BC?
Yeah, everybody.
I was going to say not that impressive.
It was cool to see though. It was cool to see though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure because you probably lost him a couple of times running out there.
Yeah.
What was that blur?
Does he make a beep beep sound like the Roadrunner when he takes off? Do you think like he just boom, he's gone?
Hey, that's that Ant 1.
Oh, yeah,
that's that Ant 1 BB.
Ant 1. Yeah, that's Ant 1 BB.
Yeah, but hey, it was great. You guys get your hot takes in line for next. Probably we'll go. Let's go week 2.
Okay.
All right.
Week 2.
No, I want to do week 4 when the Patriots come down here. I mean, when the Bucks come.
We'll do
down here and try. Okay.
We'll do week 2, and then we'll revisit.
I'm sorry, Tom Brady.
We'll revisit week 4 when the Bucks absolutely wipe the field with the Pats.
Listen, I don't care about the results.
There's going to be no more. There's going to be no Musketeers in the end zone shooting their cannons, shooting their muskets. There's going to be none of that.
They can't let this guy just come in here after a Super Bowl and just dominate. If he's laughing throughout the whole time, we have a problem.
Danny knows what I'm about to say. I asked him, like, I think it was 2 days ago. I was like, would you rather be 0-3 and we beat Brady and stomp on him and win? Or would you rather be 3-1 and when Brady comes in here and just drops Trow in Foxborough and kills us? You know what I mean?
I'd rather be 0-8 and then going into if this was a week 8 game, I'd rather be 0-7 going into that and beating him. And then that's it.
Said he would rather be 1-3 and beat his ass.
That's my Super Bowl if we beat him. If we beat him, I don't care what happens. If we beat Brady.
How about this? We're gonna be 0-3 going into the game. Coming out of the game, we're gonna be 0-4.
That sounds right. Yeah.
The Patriots' schedule the first 9 weeks of the season stinks.
They're
besides
both
the
going to be.
Buccaneers.
They're both going to be 3-0.
It's really bad.
They're both going to be 3-0.
Yeah, they might be.
They're both.
Oh, yeah.
3-0 at that point. I think
The Patriots' schedule the first I think might even be the first 10 games. They have a stretch when they get into December where they go Buffalo, Indy, Tennessee, Buffalo.
Yeah, and then they finish the season off with Jacksonville.
But that's what I mean, dude. Their first 3 games though, Miami, the Jets.
Home field advantage.
What do we expect of Jacksonville? Like Urban Meyer coming in there.
Honestly, I'm not expecting a lot.
By week 16, though.
Me neither.
moving.
Me neither.
Making the team, or is that like not a thing anymore? Is he gone?
Tebow's actually looking good at tight end right now.
Oh, that's
He's actually looking really good.
But is he going to make a roster? Is he going to make the roster?
That's just about the only thing that looks good on the Jaguars team. Like, Jacksonville is dead, people. It's time to start over.
That was quick. They ended that quick.
They did.
They ended that team quick. My gosh.
They dismantled those boys.
And again, Brady defeat. Yeah, I guess Brady's the GOAT. I guess he's
Brady's by far. No question.
All right, this is the last time I'm going to say it. Okay. Week 2. In week after, we'll revisit after. So headed into week 5. Headed into week 5.
All right, sounds good.
And let's be honest, we go Thursday nights. No good games are on Thursday nights.
No, it'll be Cleveland versus I don't know, someone.
Yeah,
Jacksonville, Cleveland.
Tennessee always plays on
especially if they start streaming it and make people play and stuff like that. Like, forget the Thursday night game.
It'll be Cleveland versus Pittsburgh, and it'll be Ben Roethlisberger's ghost playing quarterback.
You'll get like a Browns Bengals game too.
Yeah, Browns Bengals.
Disgusting.
They always play the NFC West. You'll get game always.
All right. We're going to revisit the hot takes. Everybody watching, everybody listening, get your hot takes ready. Shoot us a message. We'll pop you on just like we did tonight.
Yes, sir.
And
fellas,
we appreciate Reese. We appreciate Dave.
Always a pleasure.
We appreciate B
great,
Bleeds
guys.
Green.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know that.
Yes, sir.
Yo, peace.
Thanks
All
for
right, man. Yep.
All right. Going on an hour and 37 minutes.
Wow.
With hot takes.
Hot take. Hey, listen, this was fun. This was really fun. We get everybody's different energies, everybody's different opinions on what they feel about certain things. That's great, man. We got to do this more often for sure.
We do. We're going to take one quick break, and then we're going to come back.
That's
all right. All right.
We are back.
So I'm kind of in between over here. Lionel Messi has been with Barcelona since he came into the league.
That was sad, man, to watch.
It's sad watching him. I mean, I'm not a huge soccer fan, but somebody that's this just goes back to when Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid to go play for Juventus.
Yeah,
it's tough when these players have such pretty much so much invested in these teams, the fans, the places that they live. I mean, soccer outside of the U.S. is nuts, absolutely nuts. And to see Messi get that emotional, like, it sucks that they couldn't come to terms to get him to resign.
Right.
But at the same time, I think Paris Saint Germain, they've always been a powerhouse. They've been a powerhouse.
And Neymar is about to be, oh my gosh, that's about to be.
Book it now, Paris Saint Germain to win the Champions League next year. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Too much firepower.
Yeah.
Who they got? They got Neymar. Who else they got? What's his name? Ramos. I can't pronounce my guy's name. Mbappe. Mbop. Sorry. Mbop. And the list goes on and on. They got a squad, man. They're I don't know. They're a powerhouse for years and years. How long is Messi signed for? 3 years, right?
It was 3 years.
3 years. Oh man, can you imagine what's gonna happen?
Man, I think he just wanted to take his wife over to Paris, you know. Live in the city of love.
I want to take my wife to Paris. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, why they say that now? I'm gonna get absolutely castrated.
But that was sad to watch, man. You know, he did look. He literally, you could tell the pain, see the pain of. He didn't really want to leave, but you know, business is business. And he's a legend. He's a legend. So you know, he'll get his flowers. So
for sure. For sure. It's tough. You know, even outside of soccer, seeing teams, as we just went on our Tom Brady rant, not paying their players, not being able to make caps. But hey, you know, he's gonna flourish at Paris Saint Germain, and who knows what else is going to transpire from there.
Right.
But I don't know. The Olympics are finally over.
Kevin Durant.
I cannot believe that the U.S. men's basketball team won gold. It's still like, I don't know. When they were playing, was it Australia? And I picked Australia.
Yeah,
I said it's either going to be Spain or Australia. And what happened?
See you later. Kevin Durant, man. Kevin Durant. You know, if you take Kevin Durant off that team, man, they're not winning the gold. Obviously, I just feel like Kevin Durant showed he's the best player in the planet right now. I mean, Giannis, you could say Giannis because he has the ring, but like KD, man, he can score when he wants. He can get to wherever he wants on the floor. I just feel like, man, I'm happy for them, obviously. But basketball's catching up. It's catching up. These countries are catching up to these.
It is. It's not the same. It's not the same dream team, you know, blowing teams out by 50, 60.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really tune in that much to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, you're going to wake up or even not go to bed to watch some of these games and watch some of these, you know, events that are going on. And then you're going to watch the replay later on when you can already go on Google and see who won, you know.
And huge shout out to the women's USA team winning as well with ease.
Diana Taurasi
laughing. It's just you talk about with ease, like man, they were blowing teams up by 40 every game.
Absolutely manhandling these teams.
Shout out to them, man. I hope the men's learn something because they were straight balling, man.
Too many egos on the men's team.
Too many egos. The women's players, they play the right way. And what's this? Diane Taurasi against Sue Bird.
Sue Bird.
They were their 6th or 8th. How many? They got 10 or something like that.
Too many.
Too many gold medals. So they're set. So yeah, shout out to the women's basketball for winning, man. This, like you said, the Olympics was wasn't the same, you know, throughout the whole process. But you know, you have to pick,
especially with no fans. Like how are you supposed to be competing at this caliber,
right?
And at this level of competition and not be able to have fans in attendance? I don't know, but I I want to get your thought. Olympic breakdancing.
Hey, anything's possible now.
Olympic, but like the dancers have to bring their old like cardboard box to to throw on the floor.
A big boom box. Adidas sweatsuit. Gold chain.
Man, that's gonna be the Russians. That's the Russians all day. They'll be wearing those Adidas tracksuits.
I once I saw the 3-on-3.
Man, that was crazy.
I'm like, okay.
Like I've never watched that before, and I'm just looking. They're putting in like no backboards. Like I mean, they should probably do that in the NBA.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody using the backboard.
No, seriously. Anything's possible now. Anything's possible.
Olympic break dancing. I love it.
They should do a 40 and up, or no, 30 and up league, so we can hop in there and like start doing something.
Listen, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Okay. Stick to that motto.
Stick to that motto.
But yeah, I mean, this was a great,
amazing. I have
definitely something different. Let's see. I mean, the Patriots somehow won 22-13.
Read Cam Newton's numbers for me, please.
Let's see. Cameron Newton.
And compare it to Mac Jones.
Let's look at the box score stats. Cam Newton, 4 for 7, 49 yards.
Okay.
Mac Jones, 13 for 19, 87 yards.
Oh, he got more reps.
Brian Hoyer, 2 for 4, 14 yards.
Mac Jones.
Man, you know, going back and talking when we were talking to Alex, you know, he said Tom Brady, who looks like Tom Brady, who has the same skill set like Tom Brady, Mac Jones. But you know how I feel about Alabama quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't get behind them, especially you know looking at Tua, AJ McCarron. I mean,
AJ McCarron,
he's still in the league.
Still in the league. What team is he?
I don't even.
AJ McCarron. Jesus.
I think he's with.
Should be with Pittsburgh.
No, he's with. His current team is the Atlanta Falcons.
So he's a free agent. No.
I don't know. I can't get behind Alabama quarterbacks, and especially Mac Jones throwing to the Heisman winner Devontae Smith.
Right.
Throwing to Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
And you got Najee Harris hurdling people, handing the ball off, hurdling people. Like the guy's only played 1 year.
Yeah.
I can't get behind him.
Let's see. He might be a starter, man. He might be a starter. But like you said, your theory's right. Give Cam Newton a few weeks.
I mean, I'm out on Cam Newton. I'm absolutely out on Cam Newton without a doubt in my mind. But I can't pull myself to like this team.
They're gonna prove you wrong, man.
I hope they do.
Well, you can't even count the first few weeks. That's like a scrimmage that they're going.
Yeah, and then they're short in preseason. They're only playing 3 games, and you know, this is the make or break type. It's the make or break. You know, you got to fight for the roster spot. And
gotcha. Yeah.
I think honestly, I don't see Mac starting week 1.
No,
but I think he'll probably look around 3-4.
Well, you never know. Cam has a history of being injured, so you know maybe I'm not wishing that on him, but if he gets an injury, he'll definitely be next man up. So
definitely
be ready, Mac Jones. Be ready.
Oh, he's ready. I think he's ready, but I'm out. You know how I feel about him.
Yes,
but
sir.
Anyways, by the way, Coach Aaron Feld.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Strength and conditioning coach out in Oregon. If you guys head on over to his Instagram page, you can pick up one of these shirts. It's for a good cause. It's for Best Buddies Oregon. And yeah, I mean it's he does this every year, and it's a fill the sleeves shirt. I mean, I can't I can't do that. I mean, yeah, I'm more fat than muscle. But anyways, next week we have a great guest. If you guys watched any college basketball, you would know that the team that I was pretty high on outside of Alabama and Oregon was St. Bonaventure.
Yeah.
And, just with that being said, we have a good guest coming on next week. And he's also I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, let me just tell you who it is. His name is